So boys and girls, today you're going to learn about surface area. Today's objective is for you to create a formula or a strategy to calculate the surface area of a three-dimensional prism. So your goal is to create a subscription box for your podcast. Does anyone know what a subscription box is? Melody, what do you think?
You pay for it, and you get like a maybe monthly, yearly, like clothes and like merchandise and stuff.
Merch. Yes, merch. Last week we learned about the different shapes and vocabulary that support this lesson. And your job is to calculate the surface area. You guys have a choice. Your choice is to create a box using nets, or you can create nets using other things like paper, cards, to create a pattern of a net, and then you can fold it to see how it looks like. You can make any type of prism, anything that you think would represent your brand. I want you to think about the size. How big do you want your subscription box to be? Remember, you have a small and a large option. So I want you to use what you have in the classroom. There are tools in your bins here. You have tiles that you can create arrays or nets. Today you're going to work out of your Padlet, but let's go over it before I send you the link. You can look through some of our prior knowledge, which is the different types of boxes that are out there. And then you can also post maybe somewhere where you've seen a prism out there. There's audio that goes along with some of these to help you along the way. Whenever you're ready to start the task, go ahead and start.
So we have to plan out like the brands and like the contents of the subscription. And how big do you want it to be?
Yeah, yoga mat. That would be cool. Like for the extra large box, the yoga mat. Yeah.
Why'd you have to make it this big?
Like draw this. It can either be you're just like multiplying sides like separately, but sometimes you can do it all together. Very good.
All right. Okay, well, what's the first step though? What do you have to do first? Say that again? Yeah, decide on the shape of the box and the size. So if you want to do skincare, how big are the bottles? And what's a small subscription going to look like? And what's a large subscription going to look like? Okay?
It's gonna be a small box.
You still want to overlap them if we're using two?
Then the height is gonna be the width.
Yes, a net is a strategy to create a box. Okay, and do you guys have the nets that we did on Friday? Can you take it out so that you guys can kind of refer to what you have?
This strategy.
The height's 1 unit.
We also have this strategy here.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the T strategy is the best.
Yeah.
It's
But also, you have to go this one. See,
The height's basically 1
and then you
unit.
can also do it like
strategy.
but we have to create that.
Or we can just like directly draw or take the paper.
Give me the scissors.
And so you can use this model by just writing down, after you tape it, you can write down, that this would be 10, right? And so you don't have to make a big model. And then you can use this to calculate surface area.
How big is our boxes again? The smallest one. Like this shape, but bigger.
What, you want to do bigger?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do bigger?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the T strategy right here. You got a T.
Yeah.
And then we have the side here.
There we go.
Do you have a strategy to create a box?
Yeah, well, we were doing it like off our podcast, like model planes.
No, okay,
So then we're just trying to think for our first subscription box, because like planes have different wings.
So what's a mathematical
word again?
concept?
Oh,
We're not creating a subscription, we're creating a box. So a net, yes. A net is a strategy to create a box.
So kind of just like this.
Yeah, no. Or you want to add another layer?
No, it's too many.
the trapezoid.
I'm making it.
I don't know where I got the idea.
You guys are working on nets. How many faces does your prism have? And how do you think you can find the entire surface area of that shape?
If you like added all the faces.
Yeah, the faces are the area. Yeah, faces and area are the same thing. If you don't want to use your device today, you can create a poster. We can use Post-its and you can respond and post it underneath each topic there.
I don't have glue or like tape or anything.
I want one person in every group to kind of present the strategy and tools they use for the task and how they can calculate surface area.
You can do S2 equals 4 times length times width. And then S3 would be these two sides right here.
And then like family. So I made a house box. So it's just a sculpture, like a model. I'm not gonna use like the inches and stuff or centimeters on how it looks. Like an example is like it's actually 3, but I'm gonna use 10 instead. So it looks bigger in real life than how it looks right now.
The size or like one of these is 7.5. The area of one square is 56.25. And then if you multiply that by 6 for the 6 sides on the cube, you get 337.5 inches for the surface area.
All right. If you haven't finished, you can take this home to finish. We have enrichment later on. We can do our finishing touches and finish up the Padlet. All right, you guys, that's a wrap.